Hello everybody, hope you guys are all doing well. I'm going to do a collective reading. We're going to see what the message is for you guys today. Keep in mind it's general, so it could be past, present, future. You will know best how this fits in your timeline, in your story, okay? So just take what resonates, guys. You'll know if it resonates or not. Let's see what's going on here in the collective. What is going on? Now, if you'd like a more detailed reading and have specific questions, you can book a personal reading on my website down in the description box, okay? Or if you'd like to see what's going on with your zodiac sign, those readings are on my Patreon also in the description box, okay? So let's see, guys. What do we need to know today? What's happening here? What is happening? The Knight of Wands. And the Eight of Pentacles. And the Ten of Swords. Page of Pentacles at the bottom. Okay. Well, it looks like somebody here is taking action, swift action. Passionate action here. This is a plan, or this could be towards someone's job, or this has to do with career, or what somebody's trying to master. And then we have a betrayal, a painful ultimate betrayal. Okay, what's going on here? What's the Knight of Wands? What is the Knight of Wands? The Hermit and the Two of Wands. So it looks like somebody is planning something. They could be trying to do this secretly or wearing a disguise, okay? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I feel like somebody's trying to find a way how to come in or how to take some sort of action towards you. What's the Eight of Pentacles? The Ace of Coins in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. So could have something to do with the Queen of Pentacles here that doesn't have clarity, or someone here isn't in their right mind, or they're not seeing something clearly here, or they don't want you to see something clearly here, okay? What's the Ten of Swords? The King of Wands and the Chariot. So it looks like there's a King of Wands here that's very determined. Ace of Swords. So either a King of Wands is very determined to find out the truth about a betrayal, or a King of Wands is, where the truth is coming out about a betrayal. Okay, let's see what this is here. And tell me more about the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Cups in reverse. And the Fool. Okay, so whoever is taking action here, they're not, it doesn't have anything to do with emotional balance. It could have something to do with anger or spite. Like, it's giving me some sort of a spiteful energy, like rejected, spiteful. Camera. This has to do with something from the past, perception, learning from the past. Okay. Twin flame connection, balance, yin yang, zen, balance. What is this? What is this Knight of Wands here? Bad health. Taking action towards bad health. Okay, tell me more about this. Three of Wands, it's a plan. Somebody's working actively on a plan. What's the plan? The world. Justice. This has to do with closing something out with justice. What is that? What is justice? Courthouse. Okay, so somebody's planning on how to close something out in court, or close a court case, or close a case. This has to do with someone taking action to put someone in bad health because of rejection, or a wealthy man. So a wealthy man is trying to figure out how to plan towards closing a court case, or closing something out in a court case, or maybe even taking someone to court. Okay, tell me more about the Knight of Cups in reverse. Four of Cups, so it has something to do with rejection, or feeling like spiteful. Yeah, and that's what I was getting, is like a feeling of resentment, feeling of holding a grudge, feeling like petty, okay? Petty, spiteful. The Page of Wands. And this has to do with a message, okay, or communication. What's that? Page of Wands. Poverty. Okay, so, man. So somebody is getting some sort of communication that they're going to be in poverty, or they're not getting anything. Somebody doesn't want me to speak, okay? Someone's attacking my throat chakra. So they're getting a message that they're going to be in poverty. They're feeling spiteful, vengeful. They're holding a grudge, resentful. Man, I feel it. It's like stuck right here, and whatever. So they're planning something maybe before a court case closes, or before something ends in court, or they want something to close in court. What are they planning? Two of Wands. A main male planning something with a main male, or it's a main male that's planning something. Tell me more about this, please. Two of Pentacles and Nine of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I feel like it's someone that's really unhappy with their financial situation, honestly. It feels like someone that's unhappy that they're like struggling, or they're fighting to make their ends meet. This is someone that's in poverty, so they're broke. They don't have money. They have to, try and figure things out, balance things out. They're really unhappy about their financial situation. And whoever this is, they could have thought that with a court case, they would become the wealthy man, okay? Yeah, the action that they took was thinking that they would be in some sort of lap of luxury, or they would have a lot of money. They would get a lot of money out of this, financial stability. So whatever they did here, they thought that they would be getting wealth out of it. A child. Communicating something about a child. What is that? Four of Swords. Four of Wands. And the Page of Wands. This has to do with a message about a home. This is all about some sort of a home, a property, and a message about a property. Why do I feel like somebody promised this main male wealth? Like somebody went up to this main male and said, look, I can help you get a lot of money. You can become abundant through a child. Like it's kind of giving me like a child inheriting something, and then someone else automatically thinking that they're going to get rich off of this, okay? Because I'm thinking about my last reading as well that I did about like an inheritance surrounding a home. This message is about something to do with a property or a house or something to do with family. And somebody communicating to someone about a child, saying that somebody could have a lot of money. Somebody that's in poverty, that felt rejected. Someone that is unhappy with their financial situation and struggling to get by. If they could close something out in court, through a court case, that somebody would be awarded a lot of money through a child. That's kind of what I'm getting here. 9 of Swords, but now somebody is worried, very stressed out and worried about what? 4 of Cups. They're resentful. They're holding a grudge. They're feeling dissatisfied, rejected. They're feeling petty. High Priestess and the Queen of Wands. Because somebody knows something, okay? Because of someone's intuition. Why is somebody stressed out and worried here? Because of money. Because they thought they were going to be getting money through court or from the courts, or because they received some sort of money. They're stressed out and worried. No, they were expectation. Okay, so someone was expecting money. Somebody is worried, stressed out, all up in their head. It's a nightmare. They're living a nightmare because they were expecting some sort of money and now they're feeling resentful, holding a grudge because they were expecting money here. They're really unhappy about their financial situation. It's even kind of giving me like, this was not supposed to take this long. This was supposed to, this was supposed to wrap up. I thought whenever this court case closes out, I would be a wealthy man. That was the plan. I was supposed to go through court. There was supposed to be a case. I was supposed to get money. This was supposed to be a thing here, okay? And this has to do with a message surrounding a house. What's that? Despair. This has to do with somebody being in despair. Messages of someone being in despair about a property or something at a home. See, I don't know with bad health if that's like supposed to be like mental health as well. It's kind of giving me a bit of that as well. Relationship evolving to the next phase. Dating someone new, meeting someone new. Someone is in despair that a relationship has evolved to the next phase and somebody is dating someone new or meeting someone new. Okay. Hammer. This is what they've been trying to working on it. They've been working on this persistently and repetitively. What are they working on here? Persistently, repetitively. Whatever it is, there is no illusion here, okay? They can't create an illusion. No, whatever this plan is here, they have been working very, very hard. They've been putting a lot of effort into trying to perfect something so that they can steal something and get away with it. It's like trying to come up with a master plan, like the evil genius mastermind plan. But something is now being seen clearly, and someone is in despair because they're getting some sort of a message about a home or a relationship has evolved to the next phase. They're in despair. A message about a home. What is that? A communication about a home and a property. What is that? Imprisonment. Someone stuck. What is this? I'm wondering if I should turn it into a crime hour right now. If I'm being honest. Get my other cards out. Magician. Something that they were trying to manifest. Four of Swords. Okay. Yeah, Six of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Okay, I might have to get the other cards out in a second. Tell me about this Ace of Coins in reverse. Mask in reverse. Okay, so somebody's mask has slipped off. They can't hide something anymore. They can't personify something anymore, pretend anymore about someone losing an investment or losing a gift or not receiving some sort of a monetary blessing. What's the Two of Swords and Two of Swords here? A heart with a key. They didn't, this Queen of Pentacles didn't see that something was stable or secure, that somebody was welcoming love and meeting the one, that something is stable and secure. So somebody here did not see something clearly, this Queen of Pentacles. What did this Queen of Pentacles not see here? Your pathway. So the whole time they're like plotting and planning and wanting this and wanting to do that. The whole time they're not even seeing you on your path, or they're not even seeing what's going on around them. They're not even seeing something clearly here. About what? About an Ace of Pentacles. What is this Ace of Pentacles? The chaser. Somebody chasing after some sort of, what is it? A money or a gift or a new opportunity? Chasing after something. What's the betrayal? Ten of Swords. Not enough. Somebody feeling frustrated in a relationship, insecure and jealous. A betrayal. Somebody feeling betrayed because of jealousy. Something is not over though, ending in reverse. Something is not ending, or somebody didn't want something to end. The truth about a King of Wands. Who's this King of Wands? Somebody that's doing something illegal. High honor in reverse. Okay, what's the Ace of Swords? A message of concern about a marriage, or there's a message of concern about a married couple or a marriage, and the truth is coming out. A married couple is concerned. And there's a King of Wands here that did something illegal. Yeah, I'm going to get my crime cards out for this one. Hold on. Okay, because I want to start with, what is this Ace of Coins right here? What is that? What is the Ace of Coins? Kidnapping. Solar plexus, L. This has to do with medical records. November. Oh, that's not supposed to be in there. Inheritance. Losing an inheritance through a child. Kidnapping, inheritance. Kidnapping and inheritance. And see, that's what I was getting at the beginning, where I was wondering if someone here thought that they would get an inheritance through a child. Like inheriting, like a child would inherit something and then they would get it by default in their eyes. Okay. Oh, default. DL, default. That's funny. Jealous. Someone being jealous. Subpoena. So is this about an inheritance and a child? It's about an investment. F. It's about an investment. B. BFL. Retired. J. Help me understand this better. tax evasion and injury. Support. What are you trying to tell me? Pictures of L. Again, L. L is here twice. Pictures. Pictures. Tracking, selling. GPS tracking what someone is selling. This has to do with a detective. C, Detective C. SC. But why is this Queen of Pentacles here with losing an investment? And this person not having clarity. Not seeing something clearly here about K. Trying to bind something to K. Working on a plan to bind something to K. That was part of the deal. This person is two-faced and deceptive, and they're fraudulent. The deal to bind something to someone else, two-faced and deceptive. The IRS. H. Blackmail and a car crash. Does this have, hold on, does this have something to do with a whole plan around thinking that an inheritance will go to a child? It has to do with trying to imprison someone here, or someone feeling imprisoned or feeling trapped, or trying to trap someone in order to get a lot of money, and how somebody doesn't want to stop doing this because they think that they're going to get money and they're trying to get away with it. By creating an illusion here and thinking that, that through a relationship they're going to have victory and success. Okay, or something will go in their favor. What relationship? But your angels are not going to let these people trap you, okay? No way in hell. Your angels are not going to let you be imprisoned. No, they're not. Queen of Swords, hell no. Your angels are like, no, nobody's binding the Queen of Swords here. Queen of Swords is not going to be going to jail. But they don't want to stop trying to get away with something. They do not want to stop trying to get away with something. And it's the same two cards next to each other. Nine of Wands, Six of Swords. They don't want to stop trying to get away with something here. With what? Because something was traced back to A. Something was traced back to A. What do you mean? An agreement at a home, an agreement with a landlord, an agreement with a home, a landlord. Witchcraft. What do you mean trace back to A? Airplane. A. Agreement A, airplane, trace back to A. What was traced back to A? Who's A? bad news, and this is bad news, that they're gonna get karma from a government because of a government agency, and PU, UP, PU, government agent. They're getting bad news from a government agency because of a computer or laptop. Or they or they found an agreement that you have with your landlord on your computer or laptop. Computer, PUUP, something on a computer. An agreement with a landlord is bad news because of a government agency, a hacker. S. And the weed. And this has to do with a confession and a restraining order. What do you mean agreement with a landlord? So so it's giving me like a document, you know, when you move sometime, well, it depends on the country that you're in. I can only speak for the country that I'm in. Like when you move, you have to tell the city or the state your address or where you moved to. You have to have your landlord fill out a form if you're like renting a property that proves that you moved into a certain place, right? I don't know why I'm getting that. Break in. Passport threat. Threatened because of a passport. Like a passport or your identity, like if you, okay, because if you move, right, you have to update your passport or your ID card with your new address. And this has to do with them saying you're mentally ill. Wi-Fi. And perjury, or it's going to show that a wife or someone committed perjury when they said that you have a mental illness. A neighbor. This has to do with a neighbor and debt collection. Okay. I don't know. Because there's something here about a home. Why do I feel like it has something to do with like updating an address on a home or changing like your passport, your ID card to update where you live, or going to a government agency and like updating your address or where you've moved, okay? Why do I feel like it's something like that? Making an agreement with the landlord for a government agency. It's like when your landlord has to fill out the form that like confirms that you moved in and stuff like that. I don't know why I'm getting that, but okay. So they don't want to stop trying to get away with something. Hold on. I want to know though, what is this Ace of Coins? There's a Queen of Pentacles here. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Why is this Queen of Pentacles here? Because of a video. The answer is a video. The Queen of Pentacles is here because of a video. okay? A video recording. The Queen of Pentacles is here because of a video recording that they tried to burn or destroy. Okay, so maybe that's what this Ace of Coins in reverse is. They tried to burn or destroy the evidence of a video recording, but they were exposed when they did this. What exposed them? Trying to burn or destroy the evidence of a video recording. A meeting with Postbox, a meeting, a report, pressing charges, a report to press charges, or a Queen of Pentacles tried to destroy the evidence of a video recording by filing a report or trying to press charges. And covering it up. She tried to cover up a video recording. T, pharmacy, and this has to do with something that they got from a pharmacy with T in the mail, post box. Oh, and a letter. Pharmaceutical drugs. So this Queen of Pentacles got something in the mail from a pharmacy, maybe some sort of pharmaceutical drugs. Okay. And they tried to burn or destroy the evidence of some sort of drugs they got in the mail by filing a police report. Online business. Yes. Yes, so Queen of Pentacles buys drugs in the mail, gets them sent in the mail to her house apparently, and she tries to get this covered up by starting an investigation into taxes for an online business and pressing charges and reporting you to the IRS for taxes. Okay. Negotiation. Hacker. And then she thought she would get good news because she negotiated something with a hacker. She thought she would get good news after negotiating with a hacker. Okay. And a brother. And then they try to blackmail someone here with the fraud. Okay, or something that they did with the mail is fraud. Mail fraud. This person is possessed by a demon. And they're lying about O because they're lying, because they lied about O. So they started an investigation against you by making a false police report or trying to press charges on you. Lying, and then they bought drugs and had them sent to themselves in the mail, and then they thought they would get good news with a hacker, and then they tried to burn or destroy the evidence of a video recording. Okay, but now their mask slipped off. So what made the mask slip off? What made the mask slip off? Pressing charges and a pharmacy. So something with a pharmacy was traced back to them, and something to do with pressing charges backfired on them. L. Debt collection. Confession. Something backfired on them with a confession. A government agency. What do you mean something backfired on them with a confession? B. Running away the South. Somebody in the South ran away. Hold on, I've got a commercial. Skip the commercial. Excuse me. Okay. Somebody running away from from the south or to the south. And this has to do with a prosecutor or district attorney. What backfired on this Queen of Pentacles? A birth certificate. Is gossip and slander about N? A birth certificate got backfired on the Queen of Pentacles. Paying for a driver's license, paying for a license, paying for an ID card, paying for a birth certificate, paying for a driver's license, paying for a birth certificate, paying for a certificate or a license of some kind. Betrayal. Why did that backfire on this lady? Because of a bribe. Because of a bribe. CH. Because of a bribe. CH. Why did paying for a certificate or a license of some kind backfire on this Queen of Pentacles? Because of someone's husband that works a trade job, a mechanic or an electrician. What? Because of someone undercover suicide. Oh. Because they were trying to unalive you by suicide undercover. And they tried to put this in a confession. And now it's backfiring on them because of what they said about someone running away because somebody paid for a license or a certificate with a credit card. And this has to do with Homeland Security and life insurance. Or this has to do with some sort of debt collection because of insurance and Homeland Security, Customs, Zoll. So what do you mean? Customs Zoll found out that someone paid for a certificate or a license, a birth certificate? And? Okay. Geolocation. Phone call, tracking someone's phone, tracking the geolocation of a phone, and it has something to do with projecting something onto someone with clothes. Excuse me, what the fuck is this? What is going on here? Has to do with an account. H. Trying to project something onto someone with clothes. A phone call. Geolocation of a phone. Okay. Watching what you pay for with a credit card. Saying something about you running away because they know, like, let's say you paid to have like you paid for, yeah, I don't know, a certificate, birth certificate, I don't know, a passport. You paid for an ID card, driver's license, and someone here that is tracking your money, they saw that you paid for this with a credit card. That's kind of what I'm getting. The question is like, why? Why does it matter? B. Cash. Because of cash. Because of your money. B. Cash. No, B. C. What again? A birth certificate. Birth certificate and a transfer. A transfer of a birth certificate. The motive. the motive for something was because somebody saw that you transferred money for a birth certificate. Somebody that was tracking your money or your credit card purchases saw that you bought a birth certificate or you paid money for a birth certificate. That's the motive. For something to do with a trust fund. A crime eviction. Excuse me? To say that you, what? A witness, something that a witness said. So a motive for a witness to come forward and report a crime to get you evicted has to do with a money transfer. Okay. And a receipt. And a receipt. K. Receipts and K. No. No what? What am I getting wrong? No what? Selling B. What the frick? Selling B. Selling B. Someone's brother that's retired, and a letter. This has to do with a letter from someone's brother that's retired. Because they met about a recording. This has to do with a meeting about a recording. A meeting about a recording. Okay. And a transaction. Meeting about a recording and a transaction. And forgery. And cocaine. Somebody making a false statement. Somebody making a false statement, coming forward as a witness because of forgery and a meeting about a recording. And this has something to do with when you were not home, not mortgage, something about what happened when you were not home, mortgage, not home. Okay. Email. It has to do with somebody that broke into your email. Broke into your email or read an email. A case. This has to do with a choice that a caseworker made. A choice that a caseworker made for hush money. And a restraining order. Negotiation J and D. What am I missing? I feel like I'm missing something. NC. Is that what it is? Phone call, close, CC. Running away, a betrayal, consulate. With CN, for some reason, I got consulate. Like an embassy. Consulate. Consulate, an embassy. Like, you know, they have like American embassies in every country, basically. They have all countries. Why am I getting a consulate or an embassy? Birth certificate. Something like that. Why am I getting them? Because this has to do with a lawsuit and someone from the Middle East. Trying to say that you're a passport. A lawsuit from someone from the Middle East trying to say that you are obsessed with them has something to do with a birth certificate or a passport or a consulate or an embassy. And something about like, if you paid for a passport or if you paid for a birth certificate or you paid for some sort of a service from a consulate. I know that sounds like it doesn't make sense, but that's what I'm getting here, okay? Breaking in. Because they broke in with some, or this could, maybe it's not password, maybe it's passwords. Because somebody broke into your email using your passwords. I don't know. Relationship. This has to do with a relationship and a gift or a present. A gift or a present and a relationship. Somebody being blackmailed with an affidavit, national. Somebody that made an affidavit being blackmailed, national. Fraud. I don't know. This one is very cryptic, okay? Like you can tell this reading here, or what's coming out is like very cryptic. Like it's gonna mean something specific to someone, but I can't really put it together right now. What is this about here? This mature man, I was gonna say, the main male, expecting money, trying to close out a case here, a court case. It has to do with a credit card, MH or WH. MH, WH, it has to do with a credit card. And money laundering, car, a report. This has to do with a report, reporting a credit card for money laundering. Okay, so that's kind of taking me back to this Queen of Pentacles who tried to get you investigated for taxes or made a false report about money laundering maybe, okay? Trying to say that you're laundering money. Pictures, with pictures. That you're laundering picture money using credit cards. No, that's what they do. That is the fuck what they do, okay? Contract, jail, or prison. Trying to get someone in jail or prison. This is how they're trying to get you in jail or in prison. Using a contract. Okay. Of a loan deposit. A contract with a loan? A deposit? Or they're attempting to launder the money that they got from a loan. So they took out a loan. They're committing some sort of fraud here with like loans or stuff like that. And they're trying to launder this using a credit card. Or they reported that you are... Okay. Phone. Selling something on a phone. Selling something on a phone. So what they said basically is you're selling something on a phone, right? This fake hack phone that they have here. This Queen of Pentacles and her little hacker friends on the internet, right? So she tried to accuse you of selling something using a phone. And then she tried to report you and get you investigated for something to do with taxes. And tried to accuse you of laundering the money. And this has to do with a credit card, okay? National. This has to do with a transfer to the East Coast. This has to do with a transfer to the East Coast. Paying L. Paying L. See, PayPal. That's how they're trying to project something onto you, but you're going to get good news because something here was stolen. See, I'm going to be honest for 1 second here. I don't know why I'm being called to say this really quick, okay? That is one reason why I no longer take PayPal. Okay? When you book on my website, no, you cannot Cash App me. No, you cannot Venmo me. No, you cannot PayPal me, nothing. There's only one way to pay, and it's because you don't know who is behind all those accounts, especially with like PayPal or something like that. You don't know what credit card they're using. You don't know where the money's coming from. You have no way as a business owner knowing if that money is real or not, if it's fraud or not. What credit card are they using? People can have a PayPal that's hacked, okay? Then these hackers hack into someone's PayPal, put in a different credit card, and then they try to, come to your business using a stolen credit card, using a hacked PayPal account or whatever. So I stopped taking PayPal because I felt like there was a couple people that tried to book readings with me where I was like, your energy is fucking weird. Okay. I don't know why I'm getting something like that as well. It's like these people setting up fraudulent PayPal accounts, setting up fraudulent whatever kind of accounts, using hacking, using stolen credit cards, then paying at businesses using a specific credit card through a hacked PayPal account, through some sort of hacking, through some sort of fraud like they always do, and then trying to report you for money laundering. Why am I getting that? Because they're lying. That's why, because they're fucking liars. So the liars here, this wealthy man, main male, Queen of Pentacles, that went to the IRS and tried to lie on you in this business or whatever the fuck ever, lied about some sort of money laundering, lied about a loan, lied about pictures, lied about all that. They now have to find a way how to pin this on you. So what are they doing? Using the credit card and hacked PayPal accounts or what? Trying to launder the money to make it look like it's yours? No, the fuck it's not. Okay? They're trying to infiltrate this. So basically, they're trying to find a way how to get the money into your account in which way ever to make it look like it's you laundering the money, when in reality it's them trying to pin it on you. That's what I'm getting off of this. And all of this because they made a report in the past and tried to get you in trouble for taxes, right? Yeah, but I'm pretty sure all that shit can be traced and tracked these days, okay? And if you are a business owner, I can only tell you one thing. Do not accept PayPal. At any choice, don't. Okay? Don't accept PayPal. This has to do with a caseworker here, D. And someone that's Middle Eastern. And a lawsuit with a passport. Or a lawsuit with passwords. It's either passport or it's passwords. P. Phone. PL. PL. Phone. PL. That's so crazy. Look at how that came out. PL, lawsuit, passport, PL. What is that? PL and a phone. Amphetamine. Exposed. Oh, PL, PayPal. Oh, yeah, they're gonna get exposed for this PayPal scheme. Okay, definitely. Okay, because why do I feel like somebody here is using PayPal or hacked PayPal accounts? Yeah, and like I said, I'm pretty sure that can be traced. That can be traced and tracked. This has to do with the UK, something to do with the UK audit. Something being audited with the UK. Mail. Frozen money or assets manipulation. Also, what else I'm getting here with PayPal, like let's say you owe money, like you owe PayPal a certain amount of money, like, you know how with PayPal you can do like buy now, pay later, or like pay in installments or something like that. I don't know if you had like, you had to pay something off of PayPal, but you didn't have enough money, or maybe your bank account was frozen at the time, or you had a lack of money at the time where PayPal was trying to book money off of you. Maybe you kept getting emails from PayPal that you were supposed to pay a certain amount of money, but you didn't have the money, okay? So if there's somebody hacked into your mail, your emails, reading your emails and seeing that PayPal, or hacked into your PayPal account or something like that, it's definitely a hacker. PayPal hacker, phone hacker, whatever it is. If they see you have an outstanding amount that you need paid from PayPal, see, for someone here, maybe a payment automatically disappeared overnight and you have no recollection of, you know, why is PayPal no longer asking me to pay this amount? It's like overnight, all of a sudden, PayPal said your account is balanced and you cannot explain it to yourself. Like, I thought I owed PayPal like, you know, 200 euros or $200. Why is PayPal saying that the thing is paid all of a sudden? Like, where did that go? I didn't pay it. I didn't pay it. You didn't pay it. Something like that as well. Could be because somebody was hacked, okay? Hacked into your shit. So maybe they ended up paying a bill for you, thinking that this was gonna pin something onto you. In reality, you have no fucking idea where that fucking money went, or why PayPal says your account is balanced, or why you don't owe money anymore. Could be something like that as well. Okay, I don't know. There's something here going on with PayPal, man. And an employee, G. This has to do with a store employee or something. G. But you're protected by angels. You're protected by angels, or you have a friend who's an angel that's protecting you, okay? I don't know. Poison. An attorney. Power of attorney. Sacrifice. So someone that claimed they have a power of attorney tried to sacrifice you. Okay. Yeah, something weird going on here, man. Something weird going on. Okay, anything else? Like, you can tell there's just like tidbits of information all over the place. I don't know really what's going on. Tell me more about this court case here. G has to do with G. You are protected by angels. That's all you need to know right now. You are protected by angels, okay? Crime of passion, no. No. Opportunity to roofie someone here at the office. OF, office, roofied, OF. An opportunity. This was an opportunity with a contract. To make a transaction here for an affidavit. What do you mean? Paying J. Jail or prison. So they thought if they pay someone or if they pay you, either they pay you through PayPal with a fake PayPal or a hacked PayPal or something like that, where you don't know where the money is coming from, or paying something, pretending to be you, that's going to land you in jail or prison, even though both scenarios, I'm pretty sure, is hacked PayPal accounts, okay? Or hacked emails or something like that. Surveillance, and they're under surveillance, or this can be seen, okay? Trust fund. Because a trust fund is under surveillance. So whatever bank account these idiots opened up with their loans, with their fraud, with their fake money, with their dirty blood money, whatever it is, this trust fund is under surveillance. So I guess these idiots thought, oh, if we tie the credit card to a fake PayPal account where the credit card can't be traced because PayPal hides the data, hides the identity, hides the cards, right? That's why I don't take PayPal anymore, because it's too sketchy. You don't know who these people are. You don't know where the money's coming from, nothing. Okay. These people connect a credit card to some different PayPal account. And then they think, oh, this is how we can pin it on this person, right? Or, like I said, they pay something with the trust fund, like a PayPal bill or some sort of a pay now, buy now, pay later thing or whatever, because they're hacked into your emails, they're hacked into your accounts, they know that you have buy now, pay later. All of a sudden you don't owe anything. You're like, where the fuck did that go? I know I still owed money on that. Who paid that? No idea. I have no idea where that went. Well, maybe someone paid it for you with a trust fund, because they're trying to frame you for this. Okay. Hush money. With the hush money, kidnapping. With the hush money. Oh my God, it's your ex. So your ex. International bank account number is trying to cover up the international bank account number. Your ex, huh? Okay, interesting. Or your ex has been paying child support to the wrong fucking bank account, apparently. So if you're not getting child support, it's because your ex is in on this, okay? Kidnapping. Yeah, right, Russia. Oh, and that's the answer for the video. Again, the video. The answer is the video. The answer is the video. The answer is the video. Like what? Why am I getting like a, I can only see it out of like my life because everybody's life is different, but it's giving me like what, a tarot video? Or what is this? Answer is a video. Compensation. Male, blackmail. Blackmail. Identity fraud with the East Coast. So East Coast is identity fraud. So somebody from the East Coast, their identity was stolen. Somebody from the East Coast, their identity was stolen. Somebody's PayPal account that could be linked to the East Coast. PayPal account linked to the East Coast. This is identity fraud. Somebody stole someone's identity on the East Coast. PayPal. That's the answer to the video. Money laundering deposit. And how something was deposited into what? Your account. So they did manage to do it. They did manage to deposit some sort of money, some sort of fraudulent money into your account. They did manage to do it, I guess. The crows outside. So they did manage to deposit some sort of money. And they did it through someone's identity from the East Coast. They hacked someone's PayPal on the East Coast. And then they must have bought something with you or your business, or they wired you money, maybe through a business, most likely through a business. And then they try to say that you're laundering money. When in reality, these people are hacking people's identities, stealing people's identities, hacking people's PayPal accounts, stealing people's information just to make it look like it's you. In reality, it's them. It's them. It's hacking. Confirmation. The answer is the way that they did this is through a video. So let's say, for example, somebody from the East Coast, somebody pretending to be from the East Coast, buys a personal reading on my website. That's just an example, okay? But let's just go with it. Somebody from the East Coast or pretending to be from the East Coast buys a tarot reading over my website, okay? I'm thinking, oh, PayPal, okay, so it's a customer from the East Coast. Okay, I'll do a video for them. Send them the WeTransfer link, send them their invoice, take the money gets deposited into my personal bank account. Whole time, the PayPal account is hacked and it's connected to this credit card. Is that how they did it? Something like that in your case. It could be something like this, is how they did it. Identity fraud, East Coast. Meeting, pulled in for questioning. Spell work. Yeah, tarot, help. Forgery. Interesting. Okay. So is that going to be exposed? Can that be traced back? Is there a digital footprint on this that will prove that they did this to someone? Kidnapping. Kidnapping. No. Unfortunately. Like I said, that's why I no longer take PayPal. Because that shit is sketchy as fuck. Like, just look online. PayPal is so fucking sketchy. J, injury. Canada. Money from Canada. Money from Canada. Prescription. Prescription, injury prescription. Plan, wife. A plan with a wife. Somebody was a copycat. And that's the secret to someone running away. That's the secret to someone running away with a copycat profile, is that they laundered some sort of dirty money into your account without you knowing, because they're fucking hackers and identity thieves. Breaking in. Breaking in, third party hacking. That's how they did it. Third party hacking. And identity thievery. And then connecting a credit card to it. something they saw in your mailbox, post box G. A document and a warrant. Because of a document, because of a warrant, a document warrant, that's G got in the mail, post box. A document in the mail, post box warrant. And a car, a document about a car. Health insurance offshore account. Health insurance and offshore account has to do with a document, a warrant in the mail, a car, and an offshore account and health insurance. Why is all that coming out now? G, because of G. Because of your ex that got pulled in for questioning. Oh, did someone get arrested? Maybe that's why they're not paying. Paying. Baby malpractice, okay? Somebody got pulled in for questioning over malpractice with a baby. Meeting, they had a meeting with someone that's retired, picture betrayal, help. And they had a meeting with someone that's retired that told them that they would help them with this picture betrayal. Okay. This is a gang member that's involved in a financial crime. Why does G keep coming out? Pulled in for questioning because of a cold case, because of a case going on right now with the law at a home. E. O, K, K-E-O, O-K-E, K-O-E. Cocaine. Oh, did someone get arrested? Car crash. Oh, they were transporting stuff in the car. Game over for you, okay? Stupid. Rico. Okay, so someone here might have gotten arrested with drugs in the car. Your ex, third eye. So did someone's ex get arrested with drugs in the car? Good. It's about fucking time, okay? If that happened. Yeah, you're protected by angels. Forgery. So, like I said, if all of a sudden you stop getting child support payments, this might be why. Did someone get arrested, huh? Okay, well, sucks to be you. So... Okay, so what does that have to do with them getting credit cards here and all that shit? Trying to burn or destroy the evidence of a video recording. Oh. Intoxicated. Paying, Z. Paying. By paying Z to say that someone is intoxicated. Oh God. Blackmail and blackmailing someone about the office, identity fraud, office, and hush money. It's because somebody here is being blackmailed with hush money. And this has to do with identity fraud at the office. Somebody at the office is being blackmailed with the hush money. Yeah, this is the RICO case. So it's the corruption at the government level case, okay, at the office. This has to do with someone being blackmailed. That's the truth. Okay, that's the truth. Oh, this has to do with your neighbor. That's part of an organized crime ring. So your neighbor, who's part of a RICO case here, organized crime. Yes. Here's the truth about this person who's getting bribed with or blackmailed with the hush money that they were paid because of the loan. Because of the loan, because of the fake bank account, the loan that they took out on this fake bank account. This is dirty money. This is identity fraud. This is taking out loans in someone else's name in your identity. They got paid with this money. That's why they're involved with the RICO case, okay? Because it's fraudulent, it's identity fraud. Now, in order for them, I guess, to try and pin this on you, they're hacking PayPal accounts, using the credit card, I'm assuming, from this, whatever this is, and then trying to get the money into your account to make it look like it's you. That's the answer. That was loud. Sorry. That's the answer. That's the answer. That's how they did it. Okay, guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. This was a long reading. Let's just see maybe who's involved in this. Who's involved in this? A Scorpio, a Leo. Are these the hackers? November, June, July, and an Aquarius, April, AA, a Scorpio and a Leo. Yeah, okay, and a Pisces. All right. So I'm going to leave it at that, man. Hope this helps, guys. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.